You love top Star Wars trading cards, and so do we. Welcome to the Cargo Bay's episode of Hobby Talk.
Hobby Talk.
Welcome. I didn't like any of that. That was so weird, me doing the intro for Hobby Talk. It was scrap the whole episode. Pack our bags. PBDO shut down the recording equipment.
All right, I mean, we can be done.
No, it's all right. I'm a man of routine, but I take things in stride and I just go for it.
Here, how about this?
Okay, yeah.
Howdy, everybody. Welcome on into the Cargo Bay, where today we're gonna be talking about Star Wars, trading cards, maybe how we feel on today,
how our emotions are responding.
I'm exhausted. How about this? Hey, everybody, welcome on into Hobby Talk. Get in here before I fall asleep.
I think that's a good intro. Yeah, welcome to Hobby Talk, everybody. You are now safely in the Cargo Bay. We're going to talk some top Star Wars trading cards. We're going to talk about Papa Tops and all of his various sins and blunders that have been just blasted all over the news.
I think that was the best intro we've ever had. I think I'm just gonna cut it from you right there.
I don't cut anything. Just roll from the beginning, from the moment we hit record. Keep the claps in and everything. It was good.
All right.
Yeah. So I think the big, I mean, it's the hottest subject right now. The controversy, Adam.
That's right. BC, big controversy.
Huge controversy. We are, of course, talking about the Topps Star Wars Bounty Hunters Buyback Bounty whatever program that they clearly advertised everywhere with this product. I mean, just it's on the box, it's on every sell sheet on the internet, which was if you get 25 of the stamped bounty cards
for the 2021 Topps Bounty Hunters product, which came
released in the middle of 2022.
Which was delayed over and over and over again. Yeah, the plan was, hey, we bought back these 1977 cards. We put a little Mandalorian mythosaur skull stamp on them. And if you find 25 of those, even though the odds are that they're like 2 in every 6 cases or something, even though they're incredibly rare, if you find 25 of them and send them in, we'll send you an autograph from a list of these autographs.
A one-of-one autograph.
Yes. Nice exclusive card.
What a fun way to integrate bounty hunting into your product. Good thinking, Topps. All right. Record scratch. What's that? Someone found 25 cards? Uh-oh. We weren't ready for that.
We didn't think that was possible.
We didn't think that was going to happen because we knew we were only putting one in every 600,000 packs. Well, turns out the internet is real and people have money. So if people are driven enough, as one person in our Facebook group was, they'll just go out and get those cards.
Yeah, I think Topps underestimated the power of the Topps Star Wars community, BC. This community rallied together, or at least they were like, yeah, I'll get rid of this card if you want it, sir. I'm not going to get 25 of them. And someone in the group, I have not asked to use their name, so apologies. I'll nickname this person C. So C
the bounty hunter.
See the bounty hunter. He saw an opportunity, or they saw an opportunity, and they got the cards, contacted Topps, and then reported back to the group. Topps is not really. They're acting like this isn't happening until indeed there was an email that was just like, "This isn't a thing." this thing.
We don't know anything about this. We'll look into it, but probably no. Probably a hard no.
To which, of course, there was a reaction in the group, from myself included, being like, hang on a second. This person invested considerable time and money, on this bounty hunting chase. You can't pretend this was not a thing.
No, that would have been very bad if Topps had continued to do that. I think obviously they. The good news is the spoiler, the happy ending to this is that Topps was like, oh yes, we did say we were going to do this, so here you go. And they gave more information about it, so that there will be the redemption for the 1/1 autograph, and they are going to double stamp the bounty cards and send those back as well. Correct?
Yes, which I did not know was a part of the regular competition.
I didn't either.
See
It
that
makes
in the original listing.
Makes it considerably cooler, in my opinion. Those cards that you're sending in, getting the double stamp. I think that they're cool as original cards with just the Mandalorian stamp on it to begin with. It's like, oh, I'd take one of those. They look cool, but to have them double stamped and then be able to be redeemed, good on you, Topps. You came around. You did the right thing by doing what you said you were gonna do. Most likely to like avoid any like litigious situations, which I mean likely would have happened. I don't think this was ever going to go as far as like, yeah, we're going to have to get lawyers involved. It seems like it's just like crappy customer service.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was. There's Topps's top priority, I doubt, is Star Wars Bounty Hunters 2021.
Yeah.
When it comes to their products, which doesn't make it right what they've done, but it doesn't surprise me that like one of the 6 interns who's working in the customer service department is like, "What are you talking about?
I don't think we even make Star Wars cards. When I search Star Wars on the website, it pulls up products
25 cards. You want to send me 25 cards and we'll give you a 1/1 autograph? I don't. What are you talking about? Yeah, so it just seems like it was bad customer service, which not surprising for big corporations necessarily. It's good to know that they did the right thing in the end whenever they investigated and looked at the mountain of information that was out there that they had put out regarding this particular program. So they're like, oh yeah, I guess we better do that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, BC. I think it is just, someone not that invested in getting this problem solved, being like, I don't know about this, but it also seems to be indicative of a larger issue, at least according to people on the group saying, like, I've been trying to get this autograph redemption card I got out of a box of cards cashed in for like over a year now, which that's not really excusable. Like,
no, and it's not just in terms of, I mean, relating it to the sports world too, it's not uncommon because there's redemption products and I mean, there's redemption autographs and like everything, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's less so in Star Wars. Like, there's usually like, it's like 1 or 2 redemption autos that come in each set or whatever. It's like, oh, we couldn't get Laura Dern's autograph in time for this, so we put in the redemption. For sports, it's pretty prevalent because they're getting a lot of players signing a lot of cards because I mean, they're just printing so much more of it.
Yeah.
So that is very prevalent, both for Topps and Prism, who we never talk about, Prism, because they don't have a Star Wars license. But they also, Prism famously is like, you could be waiting a year and a half for redemption, and sometimes at a certain point they'll just be like, do you want us to send you something else right now because you're just not going to get this card? And they're usually good about getting you something like of equal value or cool, but you are waiting like a year and a half in some cases for your redemption. It's just like, this is false advertising. Why? Like, you said you're going to redeem this, and where is it? Just keep waiting. We'll get it to you. It's like, will you though?
Oh, that's wild. That's rough, man. I don't want to wait. I waited a year and a half for bounty hunters. That's as much as I'm willing to wait on cards. I do wonder. I wonder if they added the second stamp thing after the fact, or if they'd always had that planned. It did seem like a bummer to send away 25 of the coolest cards in the product, which to me are is a cooler collection than having any 1/1 autograph. Like, personally, if I had here, I'll give you a Harrison Ford autograph, or I'll give you 25 of these buyback cards, I'd probably be like, give me those buybacks. Like, I want to put those in a binder. But now that they're double stamps, that's really cool, because you're like, hey, I did the thing. I am the card bounty hunter. And I'm just glad we didn't have to put Papa Tops on a bounty poster. Get after him.
No, we whacked their website pretty hard a couple weeks ago, and then we gave them a what for about some of their other practices and things that they've been doing. 90 card sets, Tops. I'll give you $1 million right now if you'll give me a 90 card set. No. But yeah, I mean, beef time. We got beef time with Papa Tops,
That's right.
but it's okay because we also enjoy
love
collecting
Papa
their
Tops.
products. Yeah.
Well, I made the Tops logo on the screen a little bit smaller, and I put a big Star Wars there, just so you know they don't get mad at us for using their logo for clicks as we trash them.
Well, now here's the part where we say, we love you, Papa Tops. We forgive you. We're glad you're making it right. If you want to send us free product, open, we'd love that. No responses yet on that front, but yeah, I don't know. It's annoying that it happened, right? It's annoying that that the Bounty Hunter was like putting considerable time and money into this project, and the first response he got was like, "Who dis? What? Huh?"
And then follow up, emails like that, which would have driven me up the wall. Even I wouldn't have been able to be like, "This will be resolved soon." I would have been like, "Ah!"
I need to speak to Mr. Tops himself. Yeah, that's just me though. I'm not a very patient person sometimes when it comes to things like that. So, shout out to UC the Bounty Hunter for securing the bag, making sure that you're getting those buyback cards back.
Excited to see those double stamp cards. I wonder if they're going to use the same stamp or put a gold stamp. Who knows? I just want to see.
It could be anything. I mean, to me, it's like you get your 1 of 1, and you can. If it were me, I would try to sell those and recoup some of my investment that it costs to get all those cards in the first place.
Yeah, that's a nice opportunity where the cards are probably worth more now. Where I thought, the value of these are going to plummet as soon as someone has 25, because no one else will be able to collect 25, right? Or will even be trying to. But
yeah, I mean, we really only know of what the one person who's doing it. I'm sure there's a couple other people out there who may be slow rolling it, but it seems like because the checklist for the autographs is limited. Yeah. Like I couldn't find it. Sorry, dear listeners, but I know Harrison Ford was one of them. There's like Billy D. Williams
or something.
Yeah, there's different autographs that are on there. Hope it's a good one. Hope it's a really great autograph that you get sent and worth all the time, the money, and the heartache. If not, you'll have those sweet double stamp cards that you can try to sell out because they're cool, and I think people will be interested in those.
I'll say right here, BC. There's a yellow Jawa. There's a yellow Jawa in there. That double stamp card, I would easily pay at least a Topps Chrome Black box for, because I would rather have that card than a Topps Chrome Black. But I guess those are Wait. Are we up to $200 on this Chrome Black?
No, but you have just definitely said on a recording that you'll pay $175 for that Jawa card. So, see the Bounty Hunter, you heard it here first. Adam B. Is
I want that card.
$175 for that card.
Yeah,
if you want to cut him a deal, he'd be happy with that too.
Well, BC, let me say this. Over the past 2 weeks, it's been the driest card weeks since I started collecting. I don't have money to spend because even though there's been a mass sell-off of Chrome Galaxy because people want the Sapphire stuff. At least that's what I assume people are selling all this Galaxy for. I funded my last round of card buying by selling that Kurosawa. I have a lot of Chrome Galaxy that I don't need and could sell. And I just don't want to sell it, man. I just can't even the cards that I don't want that much. And when I look at another card, or when I think about like, man, I really want that Jawa. Let me sell this, this Tusken Raider X-Fractor. My heart just won't do it. So, I don't know. I'm saying that on the podcast. I'm on record, so I'm locked in. But Yeah,
If you
I
wanna
don't
talk-
know. I
you
don't know
wanna-
when I'm going to be ordering new boxes or new cards. Really, I've been picking up really cheap singles. I got 2 cards in the mail, both of them $2 a piece, I think.
I love that.
Yeah,
I think that's fantastic.
yeah, I do too.
You don't have to always be out there wailing, man.
No,
you know?
of course. I'm just saying, BC. I had a bunch of card money, and I spent it all on Galaxy, and I could have some of that money back pretty quickly. I could liquidate those cards, baby, but I just can't do it. I don't know. I don't want to.
That's your collection.
Yeah, they're the ones
I wouldn't want to
like.
liquid. Yeah, it's like I don't want to liquidate my Rebels autographs back there. I could, but I'm not going to.
Well, there were some cards I picked up in the early days of Galaxy Chrome where I was like, I might sell this card later, if the prices shoot up, and I was wrong.
Well, I have no sympathy for you. You changed your mind. Yeah. It's fine. You flip flopped on it. It's fine. No big deal.
Don't put me in office. I'm gonna flip flop.
He's a flip flopper.
I'm a
classic flip flopper, and I wear flip flops, and I'm a flip flopper.
I take it back. I've never flip flopped.
That's a classic flip flop from a flip flopper.
You'll never catch me dead in actual flip flops, though. That's the truth, BC.
All right, now say that line, but in the Joker's voice. You'll never catch me dead in actual flip flops, Batman.
Yeah, I'm considering this is really deep. What would my Joker voice sound like?
Yeah,
I think it sounds like the voice I do for everything creepy, which is just like, you'll never catch me in a flip flop, Batman.
That's good. It's sort of like it's almost like a southern, scarier Truman Capote kind of Joker.
I'm full of levity and mirth and also violence, Batman.
That's creepy. That's a good Joker. So that's sidetracked. Yeah, eat that. It'd be cool to get a Mark Hamill autographed Joker trading card. That'd be sweet. But famously, he doesn't want to sign Topps cards anymore because Topps did him dirty.
Well, sometimes Papa Topps is doing business out there. Sometimes it backfires a little bit.
We're gonna find some love for Papa Topps at some point in this episode,
well,
but it is not right now.
Oh,
do you? Good. Oh, I was gonna trash on some Chrome Sapphire prices.
Oh yeah, I want to do that. I'll save my good news.
Not that we're trying to be negative, but
I blame this less on Topps.
I do. I blame this less on Topps. They do have some of the blame. I'll give them this. It's mostly the market for, I'd say, sports cards people who are coming in and just jacking the ever-loving crap out of the prices of this Star Wars Sapphire stuff. Is what it feels like to me. This does not feel like like the regular Star Wars card collector prices that we're seeing on this. This is something completely different because the Chrome Sapphire is it's a Topps thing, right? It's not a Star Wars thing. It is an exclusive Topps thing. And this was actually addressed on the Sports Cards Nonsense, the big sports cards podcast that I listened to. Someone asked a question about the prices of the Chrome Sapphire stuff on this. And like the prices are skyrocketing. Is it just fear of missing out? And I think part of it is definitely fear of missing out. I mean, we had a fear of missing out because we tried to get boxes immediately, but it was, the prices are going up, and we're seeing that correlated to previous Sapphire products, like the first ever Formula One product that Topps released for Chrome Sapphire. Those boxes are thousands of dollars. I mean, they're just
didn't a Formula One series come out that like brought a bunch of people in to like card collecting too? Like, wasn't there an HBO thing or something?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
And that was sort of the, hey, this is the first product, which is why I don't think these are comparable.
I think the people buying at this price have no knowledge of the Star Wars card market at all. There's not an of 75 of a Star Wars card that's ever sold for over like $500. Like I can't imagine there is like a numbered. I could be wrong, and I'm sorry if you're out there and you're buying this stuff at crazy prices. That's right, I called them wild. I'll call them wild prices because I shouldn't say crazy anymore. But I won't not call you wild if you spent $500 on an of 99 of one of these Star Wars cards. Could be wrong, BC. Could be that these are worth a ton of money in a while. But I don't think they're going to be worth more than this.
I think what we're seeing because the card specifically that we're referencing is the Luke Skywalker #1 of 75 green sapphire border that sold for almost $3,000 on eBay auction. Now, I don't have like a confirmed payment, anything like that, but the screenshot showed that was the final sale price on the card. It could be a bunch of nonsense and people are just driving up prices. That card is the outlier of the set.
Is
right?
It? Okay. I mean, I've just seen so many cards listed at insane prices. Even
if
I haven't seen them moving. I haven't checked 130point.com.
I mean, that's the card that's going to set the pace for any of the prices.
Right, because
on this is
the original card rated high is the most valuable Star Wars card.
Yeah, it has become the iconic card from the 77 set is the Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper outfit, no helmet. I think it's card 1 in the set.
I think card 1 is not him in the Stormtrooper
Is it not?
outfit. I could be wrong. Because I remember, or at least I was looking at these and I was like, you know what? The Stormtrooper card is way cooler than the one people go gaga for. But I could be wrong.
I'm clearly a bad 1977 top Star Wars person because I don't know the number of the card and that's the most famous one. But it's the one that the market has determined is the most valuable. And it's fine. It's a character
you're right,
card.
BC. My bad. You're right. It is Luke in Stormtrooper armor.
Like it's fine.
I don't know why my brain didn't remember that.
It's a cool card. You know, it's fine, but it's not something that I would pay $2,917 for in a of 75 green border. But that's the outlier to me. Like that's gonna set the pace for whatever the of 5, the 1 of 1. Those are gonna be stupid. It's going to completely price out any regular Star Wars regular Star Wars collector and put it just into a completely different collecting tier for those kind of cards. I mean, $25,000 for a 1 of 1, 50,000. Like, who knows what that thing's going to go for? A lot of money.
Yeah,
like a crap load of money. Which is no longer. It's a different collecting class. It's an asset as opposed to. Yeah, I want to collect a set of, I'm going after the of 75s of the entire set. Well, that's going to cost you $430,000 now. Like, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's this product is just like leapt out of anything that I can keep my eye on. And it's like, well, maybe one day I'll get that horrified Luke sees his family killed and I'll pay $10 for that card. And that will be my experience with Chrome Sapphire.
I will say loved sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I will say that card is, because there are different, they've cropped the images on some of these, so they're different. The original... I was going to give them
a little bit of credit, actually, because I was complaining about this set. They did clean up a lot of the images.
They may have had a very good reason for doing this for the horrified Luke, but his face is centered in the card.
Yeah, it's more not as good of a card. That one's.
I like the original more because he's offset, and you see some of the actual shot is really cool in the 1977 card because he's not center frame. He's off to the side. You see a little bit of Tatooine in the background. I'm like, that card is sweet. The one in the Sapphire set is mostly his face centered in the image, so they've done some cropping and some editing and some changing. Obviously, all the red borders have turned into blue borders. So I don't know. Like this seems like it has very little. This product seems like it has very little to do with regular Star Wars collectors, which is kind of a bummer.
Yeah. I'm just glad I don't really care for it that much. I'm glad it's not driving me up the wall wanting some of these cards. Because I couldn't afford it, for one.
That was a big thing for me of why I didn't go after it. Price.
I just don't feel left out. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love to have a card that jumped in value or was something that I was like, this is a first of whatever. But that's how I feel about my Chrome Galaxy cards. And and I like those cards better, right? Like there's a reason why, as much as I want to buy more cards, I haven't gotten myself to sell any of my Chrome Galaxy, because I'm just
Right.
like, these are the best Star Wars cards. These are the best ones. Like I've seen. I like these the most.
Top tier Star Wars cards.
So yeah, I was hoping to get one numbered parallel of like a card with an X-wing on it, or like an Obi-Wan, but no, I'm not going to spend that money. I'd rather attempt to get a Bounty Buyback from a 1977 card. I think they're cooler.
Yeah, I mean, I would never be in on any of these parallels at this point, just based on price alone. I'm like, no, thank you.
Shame.
But even some of the base cards are expensive.
I do like those parallel borders, especially the blue on blue. I can't remember which one that is, and the black ones look absolutely insanely cool. But yeah, those are gonna be thousands of dollars a piece.
No thanks. I mean,
Yeah.
it would have been cool to have gotten a box and been able to have the chance to rip that, at $200. But now the boxes are $700, $800. Their prices are not decreasing for those, just because they're starting to see some of these sales on these, and I just imagine they're gonna go up. So congratulations if you got a box.
Yeah, for real.
Good for you.
And congratulations if you beat a bot.
Yeah. Give me some good Tops news. Why don't you? We've been very negative about Papa Tops today. Our Lord and Savior Papa Tops. What do you got? What's some good news?
Well,
in the
BC,
hobby?
I finally got my episodes 1 and 2 of Kenobi from Tops Now, and as you know, I bought 2 of each of these because I'm going to use one complete set of cards as a giveaway, I think. But we'll see how prices are. Again, because I'm out of money. Congratulations, by the way, to the winners of our last giveaway, which I will be compiling and drawing the names for it later today. But
Nice.
the prices on these cards have been going up, and maybe I just need to put the money in the bank. But anyway, I got 2 sets, hoping that one I could, do whatever with, and it would increase my odds of getting a parallel. And I finally got a parallel of a Tops Now card. That's
a sweet one too.
Yeah, the first card of episode 1, the first live-action appearance of the Grand Inquisitor, numbered 14 out of 49. And let me tell you, I think I might get this thing graded next round of grading, because it's in perfect shape. The print quality is way better on these than on some of my other Tops Now cards. How did yours come out? Are your images pretty clear? These look a lot better than my Book of Boba Fett cards did.
Yeah, I think they look good. I only pulled them out once, thumbed through them. I've got them set over here. I haven't really decided how I'm gonna handle them.
Some of the prints are pretty dark on these, I guess. Like, it's
Haja's a little dark.
Yeah, I mean, Reva, you can't really see Reva's face. It's lost. That 7-Up sign looks cool though.
Yeah, I mean they're all right.
Yeah,
let's see.
They're better than my Book of Boba Fett cards were in any case.
High glossy. Yeah, Reva's face is kind of dark. Vader in the Bacta. Yeah, it's. I mean, I'm glad I got them. I'm still keeping my fingers crossed for a parallel.
Yeah, I hope you get one. It seems like the odds aren't terrible since they added these blues. I hope I get one more there, but I thought that was okay Tops news for me. That was very exciting.
Yeah, I'll share some okay Tops news. Do you mind if I diverge us into the world of sports cards for a moment?
Yeah, can I share one more thing first, Steve, before we do?
No.
I got an X-Fractor for $2. I got this secret apprentice. I forget his name even right now. Galen. I got this card. It's the character from the Force Unleashed video games. It's $9.99. Nice. It was $2 shipped. It was on one of those drop-down lists, that people put on eBay. Yeah, I was like, this will be really cool when my copy of this comes in the mail for Switch. I'll just put this in the case. It'll be a nice little card to have. But yeah, that's my pickups for the week.
Heck to the yeah. And what a deal for an
Yeah.
X Factor.
That's
Very
beautiful.
nice. I received this in the mail from you.
Yeah, I wound up just sending you one from eBay VC because
Oh, did you?
yeah, because
You
Paula,
keeping that? You keeping that bad boy?
yeah, this it was pulled by my fiance along with a numbered L3. So I was like, well, we'll keep these two together.
You got to keep Lando and L3 together. That's what they would have wanted.
It is one of the better looking bounty hunters cards, though, isn't it?
Oh, it looks great. I love the yellow and the green.
Yeah,
Really pop. It looks really good. Just the quality of the card is nice. So hey, shout out Papa Tops. Every once in a while, you do something great. I do want to give them a shout out. Like I said, I do want to diverge just quickly into the sports world and see if we can't maybe tie it to general the world of hobby.
I got my big pickle. I got my popcorn. I'm sitting down on the bleachers, and I'm saying, "Tell me the rules, Mr. BC."
So what I did is, in addition to our Star Wars card collecting that we do, which typically leads us to Targets and Walmarts and the ever hopeful search of a bounty hunter blaster, which inevitably is fruitless. Typically, I'll pick up baseball cards too, because that's kind of where I started my card collecting. I have most of the Topps Baseball Series 1 from 2022, just from like blasters and retail boxes that I've got. And I saw that Series 2, you could pick up a hobby box. It was like $90 for a hobby box. And I was
Nice.
like, that's a good deal.
Refreshing.
Oh, yeah, it was great. And it's, 24 packs, 14 cards per pack. A lot of cards.
That's a lot of paper in there.
A lot, yeah, it is a lot of paper. So I got the hobby box of Topps Series 2 baseball. And I'm not huge into baseball anymore, but I do like collecting the cards. I like organizing them. That's just a weird thing about me. You know that whenever I get my my Star Wars sets, I like getting them ordered and numbered and then put in the binder, all that kind of jazz.
Absolutely.
Baseball has a lot more things I can organize in my own way. So I separate by division. I separate by team. I separate alphabetically. It's beautiful. My brain is just tickled pink doing that. But opening 14 packs of cards, no, 24 packs of cards with 14 cards per pack was such an enjoyable rip. Like, just as an experience. Cheaper than any Star Wars hobby box that's on the market right now. So it's like, oh, okay, I can satisfy this like need or want or desire that I have to open stuff. And got a lot of cool cards. Like, I have basically the entire like paper card set, which is like for all the teams and players is like 700 something cards. Like, it's a bunch of cards between Series 1 and Series 2. So I've got, one of those entire rows in that mega box that I've got is just filled with the base of baseball players. Nice. I've put the ones in my binder of like, I've got all the rookies that are separated out. I've got future stars and players that have like special little, like they'll have like, they're a rookie cup logo because they had a really good rookie year. So I put those on their own separate thing. And then players that I like know. Like, even if these cards are like, 50 cents, right? Like, they're not expensive. It's like players that I know, I'll put those, separate them out too. And I just wanted to go through some of the hits.
Yeah, let's see what
some of the hits that I got. So very, very indicative of Topps. We've got a relic. So it's one autograph or relic per box. I got the Ozzy Albies. It's a bat relic.
Oh.
Now, here's some fun Topps shenanigan. Topps Major League material. Game used memorabilia, says right on the front. Flip it over. The memorabilia contained on this card is not from any specific game, event, or season.
Or player.
So it's this guy with a little piece of wood, which is fine. Like that's the hit that came in it. It's like whatever. It's
a
like
sourced wood relic. Sourced.
Like and the disappointment was lessened because I had so many cards that I didn't care that my hit was, like this crappy fake
and
relic.
You also didn't way overpay for something because the prices
are
being driven.
No, Yeah, it wasn't like $150 bounty hunter box where if I opened that and got, 3 parallels and, some random autograph, I'd be like, well, I love Star Wars. No, so like that was fine. And then so they also do short prints, right? Which has been done in Star Wars products before, right? So
Yeah.
it's an image variation on the card. So I got this player's image variation.
Nice.
This is Marcus Simeon, which is, it's like an $8 card. But it's cool because the card is turned around in the pack, so you know that it's a short print,
Oh, that's nice.
which is very cool. And then something I really like, there's a silver pack. So there's one pack that's just like all Mojo cards, like all Mojo, that Mojo
Ooh.
refractor style.
I
So
love the
you get,
Mojo refractor.
oh, yeah, I do too. And this is where the excitement came in for me, dear friend. This is where I got really hyped because I saved that pack for last.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do, right? You open all the other stuff and you say, all right, I'll save that silver pack for last. Open it up, cool cards. They've got that finish on it. The last card, numbered parallel of 150 of currently the hot rookie in the top set.
Ooh.
It's here.
Yeah, you got some shine on it right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see the Mojo dancing back there. That's beautiful.
So that's Wander Franco, who's the shortstop for the Tampa Bay Rays, who is currently like the chase for rookies right now in top. So it's top series 2, so it's not as valuable as the series 1. But pulling a numbered parallel out of that silver pack is pretty cool. And the fact that it was like the hot rookie, I was like, oh, sweet. And it's like 80, it's like selling for between like $80 and $100
Nice.
on eBay. So it's like, I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm not gonna sell it or anything. It's like knowing now that's like I basically got my investment on the box back. The time that I had to enjoy, like opening the cards, separating them, doing all that kind of stuff was so worth it. It was like a great experience with a Topps product. I wish and I hope that experience can translate to Star Wars again, because lately it seems like the hobby rips have been a little rough. It feels like just because the prices are out of whack.
Yeah. I mean, it felt great getting those blasters from Target, Bounty Hunters.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Because the price was right. You know what I mean? Like for $20 for a blaster and 10 packs is like, this is perfect. Yeah. This is exactly what this should be.
Yeah, but everything else, and including the hobby boxes of Bounty Hunters, yeah, it's just a bummer. And it's like, Chrome Black would have liked to, Sapphire would have liked to, but I can't justify it. And I was planning on spending money on that stuff, which is, why I can put it in my head that I'd pay a stupid amount for a single. But that's exactly it. I'd rather, if I'm gonna spend that money, and at this point I may just not. I'd rather get a cool single than be ripping depressing products to rip. So yeah, I don't know. That sounds delightful. I love the idea of a Mojo pack.
Right?
That would be a cool way to do Galaxy in the future. Is just like you get one refractor pack in your regular Galaxy set.
And cool. It's got to be like nothing for them to do that too, because it's not like parallels are guaranteed. Like a numbered parallel is not a guaranteed thing, but it was 4 cards, right? So they all had it's listed as a Topps Chrome product on the actual card itself. So it's a Chrome card in a paper set that's got the Mojo finish on it. I think it's something they should definitely do for any of the like big Topps Star Wars paper sets that they do. It's like, hey, here's a fun like additional chase for inserts that we can do for baseball. Do that for Star Wars. I think that'd be awesome. I think those would be highly collectible.
Yeah. I just worry it would drive the price right on up of our silly little paper products,
I'm worried about the prices in general, period, right now with Star Wars.
I really want Chrome Galaxy 2. I'd love to have a box of that, but I'm starting to think I'm going to be priced out.
I'm worried. There's still no. I'm keeping my eyes on the big retailers. Like Blowout is probably going to be the first one that lists it. Still no action. No no word on the Galaxy Series 2 front. I mean, they initially announced in October, so it means it'll probably come out July of 2023 when it actually does release. So who knows when those go on pre-sale, what those prices are going to be. My advice is going to be jump on the blowout pre-sale price, whatever it is, because it's not going to get any cheaper than that. We do currently still have, knock on some wood, the Topps finest Star Wars set is set to release at the end of the month. I feel like that's going to get pushed back. That's the next on the release calendar is end of July for the finest. So I think we each have a personal box coming. And then there's a cargo bay hold box. And then the Mando Chrome is
the Beskar.
August. Yeah, that's August, end of August. Again, end of the month. Usually kind of indicates that they're like, hey, we're just going to push it back again. But that one I'm excited about. It's come down a little bit. It's at 150 on blowout. It was sitting at like 160. So I've got a couple of those coming my way. But looking forward to some Star Wars cards eventually.
Yeah.
You know?
Someday eventually. They'll be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got. I'm looking forward to the rest of the Obi-Wan set coming in. That'll be cool. And then I'm gonna keep looking for very cheap singles here and there. Nice. See what nice $2 cards I can get.
Yeah, I mean they're out there. Like and that's the thing that has been depressing about some of the prices that we've seen lately. It's like, some of these things are crazy, stupid expensive. Like just expensive to a really annoying level.
But
there's tons of stuff out there that you can just grab for a collection, or like cool images for cards that you like that are available for next to nothing.
That's my Mando season 1 and 2 sets. I could have bought a base set of those for really cheap at some point, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna this will be my fun thing to pick away at. And I guess that's the other card I got last week that I hadn't mentioned, is I got one of Carl Weathers, and I got a blue parallel of it for, $2. I'm just going through one by one and filling in, like, the few cards that I don't have. So, this week, my big, exciting task will be like, I guess I don't have card number 13. Might I get a blue or purple unnumbered parallel of this for, a few bucks? And it's nice. It's satisfying.
Keep me posted on your Mando season 2 needs list, because I don't have anywhere.
Empty. I mean,
I don't have.
See all this blank space here.
Oh yeah, mine looks almost identical to that. But I've got a bunch of those sitting out that I need to do something with. I do still want to get that Mando Season 1 set. That's one that I would like to have.
The Mando Season 1 is, I think, still one of my favorite binders. Look at all that color just popping right off the page with those.
That's beautiful.
Nice parallels.
Beautiful. Those look great.
Yeah, I like these. I like these here cards.
And I kind of feel like it. Not that it's going to be the same, but it is going to have a sort of a prominent place as like a tentpole for top Star Wars trading cards as that Mando Season 1. Not to the same level as the 77 Star Wars, but that it's the first TV series, that live action TV series, that it's got a very collectible set. I mean, those hobby boxes are still crazy. Blasters are still crazy. They're still very high demand. They came out at a time when the card market boomed again, so they hit that wave just right. So it's got that desirability for collectors. Interest was all there. The show was good. The product was good.
That's the big thing
it
for
had
me.
All
is
of
I
that
think
going
this show, there's going to be a lot of nostalgia. If the show doesn't pull a Game of Thrones and end by just destroying its own fan base, that's going to be, people are going to like that show for a long time and look back fondly on it, especially as other Star Wars is rarely as good. I do think episode or the season 1 and 2 of Mando are my favorite Star Wars since maybe the OTBC. I don't know. I like it a lot. I think a lot of people are gonna like it a lot. I think a lot of kids who grew up with it are gonna like it a lot. So I hope you're right.
I agree, and it's still. I mean, Star Wars. We are still sort of our little in our own niche corner of the collecting world, and there's still people like, oh, they make Star Wars baseball cards. And you're like, yes, they make Star Wars baseball cards. Yeah, so that's a set that I would
see a
I would
Star
want
Wars
to
set
just have.
that's like Obi-Wan Kenobi with a baseball bat, and Darth Vader
That
on
would
the
be
mound.
super sweet. They did do
Like a
it's not the same.
Muppets?
Well, they did Looney Tunes baseball, which I've got. No, I probably threw those away. But we did open those.
Super valuable, those.
Upper Deck product that was Looney Tunes baseball. They did do and it's not an exact correlation, but they took the original Galaxy Series 1 character cards, that have sort of like the offset triangle-y border. So it's like the original character cards from Galaxy 1.
Yeah.
They did that as a baseball insert where it's like they had baseball players on that same style of card.
Oh.
So it had the same sort of border, but it had the baseball player on there. So it was kind of like a weird homage that they did to Star Wars Galaxy cards within like an actual baseball series. I don't know, probably like 4 or 5 years ago or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, that's weird. I'm surprised they haven't tried it yet. It does seem to me that they could, if they wanted to, bring a lot more people in to the Star Wars card scene with a little bit of publicity, and by fixing their website, I think would help significantly.
Listen, fix your website. I don't know. My feel for this is I have no real feel. But with the Chrome Sapphire, it seems like it is getting a lot of if not publicity, attention. Like we were talking about, from a very specific type of card collector, which is, I think, not good in general for Star Wars.
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, we're going to come in and Star Wars is the investment property. Because you saw it happen to Marvel a little while ago where Marvel prices blew up because like, oh yeah, this is highly collectible. And then they've kind of like pattered out a little bit. But with Star Wars, it seems like right now we're still riding a Chrome Galaxy wave that's led now into this Chrome Sapphire wave that's just like the rising tide, is going to raise all the boats, like Bounty Hunters, which is still at $165 or whatever a box, which is dumb, which is insane. Like that box, I would never rip that for more than $100. I don't think. I just couldn't do it.
I was expecting prices to dip after the crypto crash because I figured it's a lot of a similar mindset, in both places. And when the crypto crashes, you might want to get some of your money back by selling cards. I did see an article came out about the price of Rolexes, like crashing along with crypto, but that hasn't really happened to Star Wars prices yet.
Should we become a couple of Rolex boys, you think?
Yeah, Roly boys. I'm over here just sick to my stomach that I said I'd pay $150 for a card. We definitely need to be Roly boys.
Yeah. We're Roly boys. Welcome to the Roly Boys podcast. By Rolex, the prices are plummeting. Roly Boys, brought to you by Rolex. Yeah, I'll pass on the Rolex for now. I just hope that we see at some point the prices adjust. Here's a price adjustment. A box of a 10, I guess, of the Mandalorian Season 2 hobby. It's been at it went up to like 135 basically on all the big retails. It's down to like 109, 110 on Blowout. So coming down. It's 8 packs of cards.
8 packs.
Or whatever, 7 packs. Yeah, it sucks. It's like it's 8 and 7, so I think it's 56 total cards. And the chase, the autograph is usually a poodoo in Season 2. Because I remember when those came out, people were like, "Do not, no, go back, turn around, do not pay the price for this."
Yeah, people ran with their tail in between their legs. And the blasters, I think, are more exciting because you might pull like a Razor Crest relic or a Armorer's Forge relic, which are screen used. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I got 3 boxes of the blaster boxes and only got 1 numbered parallel. So there's that too. It was a great numbered parallel, but it very well could not have been. It could have been, like a blurry out of weird image, out of 100 or whatever. But yeah, that's good that those prices are coming down. It does seem like it'd be cool to have one of those tins in the closet, forever.
Yeah.
But...
Meh.
Yeah, I'm not good at holding on to things, VC. I've got this real fear that I'll be dead soon. Like I believe in my own mortality too much to keep things in the box forever. Is what I'm learning. I'm like, I'm never gonna see that like come to fruition. That closed
like
box,
like the actual interiors of a sealed hobby box.
What do you mean? Huh?
Like an actual hobby box of cards where you're like, I have to open that or I'll be dead and miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm gonna open the cards because anytime I think about deep future, I'm like, I don't know that I'm making it. I don't know that any of us are making it.
Not the way things are going.
I'm an optimist.
Things are going great in the world if you watch the news.
BC, I won't get into it now, but next week I would like to talk a little bit about some of my ancient Star Wars PC game collection. I
love it.
On Hobby Talk. I was looking at... I've been on a Dark Forces kick. I'm always on a Dark Forces kick. And I was looking at some of the old Dark Forces action figures. I have a Kyle Katarn, and I have a loose Dark Trooper. But what I didn't realize is they all have these dioramas, the expanded universe characters do, where you cut a slit in the back of the box and it folds out like a little playset. And
that was that Thrawn that you...
Yeah. Yeah, it's super cool because I did open one of the Kyle Katarns once, but the Dark Trooper one you fold it out and it's got like the HUD for the video game and like the blaster sticking out and it just looks like you're in the game. And I really want that now. I didn't know that existed.
That's awesome. Yeah, I say let's talk maybe not so much trading cards next week.
Yeah, we'll see if any big news comes out. We'll definitely cover whatever there is to cover, but
we've always got our finger on the pulse. Don't worry. We'll be bringing you the freshest, hottest news from the top Star Wars community. But yeah, I think exploring some of the other vast areas of Star Wars hobbying that are out there would be cool. I know I definitely want to talk about your action figure collection and your history with that at some point too.
Yeah. My action figure collection, a lot of it's been sold off, but it was a long history of collecting those things, and I still got a few of the good ones, somewhere in my parents' attic or whatever,
squirreled away for a rainy day.
Yeah, nice. I'd have them out here if I had the room, but I don't. I live in a tiny apartment.
Yeah, my parents were always like, "Are you ever gonna come get all your?"
The thing is, my apartment actually isn't that tiny, compared to what all of us are living in now.
True, yeah.
But I can never leave. Because it's rent controlled, and I can never leave.
Hold on.
Just like the carpet peels up around me, and
this is fine. The prices are so good.
I've been saving for months to get that box of Chrome Galaxy 70.
That's the good one. Yeah.
Well, that was a blast, BC. I hope everybody had fun listening. We don't have any giveaways this week. I am finally going to compile the list and draw the names for the old giveaways. But you can still check us out on our social media at the Cargo Bay Pod, pretty much wherever. Drop us a line at the Cargo Bay Pod at protonmail.com. Thanks for hobbying with us.
It's been our pleasure.
Wait, how about this, BC? Thanks for being with us.
Go snoke yourselves.
Bye forever.
Bye, y'all.